here we are. It is game number 8. Game number 8 is not a game of the official part anymore. The whole main event is over, but we are basically in the overtime here on Beastyqt KiLLeR as the Pink Brothers player at the 9 o'clock location. It is KiLLeR from Team Dignitas who so nicely agreed to play this out, even though the official part for the show match is already over here at the 5 o'clock. Now when I hear the guitar, by the way, I still have to think of the one we just heard, which is so much better. Here at the 5 o'clock as the Protoss in the orange color, we have Beastyqt, and this is Beastyqt KiLLeR. Why Katrina? Look at the minimap. I will be able to enhance the minimap once again. Boom, there we go. It looks a little bit hurricane-ish to me. And what do we have when there is a hurricane? We have water, of course, here is water. We have like trees and stuff. And we have flying freaking sharks. I mean, it's flying sharks. And flying sharks are awesome. That's why I love this map, because there are flying sharks. And I have to tell those two guys, of course. My mistake. Just wanted to make sure both players are aware of this. And take a look at what Beasty is doing. He's going for a command center, because what is so interesting about Beastyqt KiLLeR, this is your main base, here's your natural expansion. Oh no, this is your natural expansion. This is only your outdoors natural expansion, because you got a perfectly safe in-base natural expansion. I was casting a TVT here about 1 week ago when Goody was playing against Treelock. This was the spawning location of Goody. This was the spawning location of Treelock, and you know what Treelock did? Treelock actually went for Battlecruiser Russian TVT. Worked out perfectly fine with him. Okay, he opened up with like 3-4 Banshees and even more Vikings, but then he transitioned into Battlecruisers right away. In the end it was like a 6 base on 4 base massacre with absolutely great TVT. Now it's going to be TVP, and Beasty is main racing, KiLLeR is off racing at the moment. And by the way, both KiLLeR and Beasty went here for a command center first. Now there is the probe of KiLLeR moving in. He was scouting this base last because he scouted clockwise, but he's able to move in anyway. Spots the orbital, he spots the barracks in the beginning and spots the orbital number 2. Now he knows where his base is. What does Beasty know? He knows everything else he needs to know. There is the orbital for him, so both guys absolutely aware of what's going on. And if you want to see this match of Beasty of Treelock versus Goody, check out Andre.com. This is my website. There we'll be posting more information in the future, more giveaways, more raffles, more events. I'm actually going to cast the whole season. Whole next season of the Gigabyte Cup every Monday, so they're giving lots of euros out every week. And in addition to this, it's a very, very professional organized tournament, which I appreciate as a caster quite a lot. Now, Beasty is actually going for a hidden expansion here in the top left location. I just wanted to say like 1 minute ago that, oh, maybe KiLLeR should take an expansion over here, but he's not doing this. And now KiLLeR is moving with the Stalker in the middle, and what is he? A flying shark. Dim 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 dim. It's getting dark for the shark. Dim 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 dim. But still, it's a freaking flying shark. Anyhow, video on demand section on my website Andre.com. Treelock vs Goody. You will find it. I'm not sure which game it was, but it was one of the first 5 if I'm not mistaken. But the whole series is absolutely entertaining and watchable, so make sure to check out those games. Of course, I got other games there uploaded with, for example, TLO vs Goody Show match I did cast 1 week ago. And it looks like Beasty's in a little bit of trouble here. At least he's thinking that, because there's a bunker in production, there's another bunker in production, but look at this, KiLLeR is moving in with more and more gateway units. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gateways out of 2 bases, and he is just taking out the rocks faster and faster. Meanwhile, there are the first few tanks for Beasty out pretty soon, but if KiLLeR is actually moving in here, he might do a lot of damage. Now the rocks are gone, of course rocks cannot be prepared, but there are not any sentries. Can he do enough damage so the SCVs cannot repair fast enough? And apparently he can. And now the first siege tank is out, and there is KiLLeR attacking one SCV after another, and with Beasty losing so many SCVs and the bunker, he might be in a lot of trouble. Another forward pylon being placed down by KiLLeR. All the SCVs from the main base are dead, and so are the siege tank, and Beasty GG's, and the off-rising Protoss Dignitas KiLLeR here in a very, very fast 2-base Nexus first gateway only aggression play was able to take it. The Beasty simply did not have enough units on the field. He teched a little bit too much. He paid the price. KiLLeR taking game number 8, and we will go into the last final game. It will be off-race against off-race. Beasty as Protoss, and the Terran play is going to be KiLLeR. We already saw 2 games of KiLLeR as Terran. It was not looking too good about this. I would think Beasty would be the favorite for the last game. We have to see about this, because we're starting with game number 9, the last game for tonight, in just 2 minutes.